we go. Hello, everybody. Greetings, salutations. Good to be back on the air. Yo, hello, and welcome. I'm Bad Luck, and today we're going to play some more Mass Effect. I am, as always, joined by Sapphire Angel Bunny, who you may or may not be able to hear.
Hello. Let's see how my volume works.
They are able to hear you. Well, I can see it, luckily. We are streaming a bit later, and naturally not as long again. But we were streaming later because Mass Effect didn't want to boot up. Everything on my OBS was all polywonkled. So I had to do some quick maintenance. We will also immediately dive on in because we can't say hello to Phil this time. For we are starting in his room.
Let's listen to a distress call.
Well, I know there's a distress call. Oh, that's Admiral Rad. Now let's do the distress call.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have Geth fighters incoming.
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by Geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Kanesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, we'd have lost the ship.
Oh, that's it? Job done.
Yeah.
Hi, Tali.
Shepard, Commander,
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tali?
when the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the Geth than most of my people. They hadn't
Quick
filled the
reminder.
spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tali. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
How did the
You
war
did.
with the Geth get started anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with Geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the Geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the Geth, unfortunately. Their AI
That's
lets
okay.
them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
When this is over, I could use your help.
I can't, Shepard. If we survive this, we'll have a homeworld. My people need me.
You could help your people's homeworld by fighting the Reapers.
I'd like to. Believe me. But my people need me here.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Darn it.
Sure.
Can't convince the missus to go battle some gigantic alien spider scorpions with me.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time.
Truth. Alright, who wants me now?
Reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Scion. I've updated the galaxy map.
Alright. Anyone else?
Was that new or something you read already?
No, that was new.
You might need to go. Wait. Because there is a Miranda thing that is delicate.
It's in the
Timing.
It's in the comments. I could show you in my journal.
Let's go. Okay.
Is it in the journal?
I don't think.
Ah, no, it's not.
No, because I think you have to go. Can I read the note again?
Cam, where is it? Because it's funny enough. It's funny enough, not the top one.
I think it was important.
I know it's important. So I'm trying to find
Well,
it.
no, that's the title.
Oh, there it is.
Right there.
Okay, maybe in the comments, I'll send a nav point. No vids this time, I promise. Miranda.
Oh, was that the thing you... Yeah, you might... You want me to double check because I don't think you have to worry about. Ah,
Shouldn't we save the general though? Isn't this a bit more important than
probably.
going
Yeah.
to Miranda?
Oh, you can try it. Just go for Rannoch. You could probably get Miranda later.
I mean, what's he want anyway?
Probably help with her sister and her father.
Oh, I did promise to do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
We could probably save the generals a bit later, right? Right?
I'm trying to check.
Should be fine.
Oh.
The migrant freed. Oh, pardon me. Huzzah! An ice giant composed primarily of hydrogen.
Okay.
What?
As long as you don't do priority horizon, you should be good with her.
So, generals?
You should be able to do it. Yeah.
Admirals. Because, you know, quarrying escape pod, that seems important. We can shut down the Geth server. To be fair, if we shut down the Geth server, won't they be saved
So
as well?
I think the admiral helps you though. He
Oh,
has more
fine.
pull in the military to help you.
Oh, we don't need
Because
their
they're
help.
not going to listen to Tali.
We don't need their help. Let's bring muscles. We haven't brought muscles for a while. Tali. The Eviscerator and the current effects. Auto level. There we go. Beep, boop, 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 boop.
If I mess up something, I'm sorry. It's your first
No.
playthrough in a while.
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkoris sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it to contact him. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Be sure to proceed with caution.
Admiral Zen.
It's been a long time since Admiral Chorus left a spaceship. Let's hope he's all right.
We'll see in a minute. Take us in to the tower.
Yes, take us to the candy shop. Uh-oh. That's not good.
We're taking fire.
Yeah, I noticed. I love it. We're taking fire. As you know, we're almost blowing up.
The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
My people have been in exile.
Yeah,
for
I think you did
centuries.
the most important thing with
Standing
Miranda.
here in the land
already.
Of my ancestors.
Alright.
Because some people don't warn her about Kai Lang, and that can mess up stuff later.
Jamming towers, anti-aircraft guns, rockets? Geth must have been building up an army for a while.
They've had 3 centuries alone down here.
Then I guess we're lucky they're not all wearing nukes for backpacks.
Don't say that. Because now they will.
Get.
Was that a pyromaniac?
Yes.
As a Geth?
Yep.
That's
There are
interesting.
pains in the butt.
Ooh, not really.
Well, they can be. If I don't snipe them in time, they're usually a pain.
Oh. Found salvage. Salvage. It's ours.
Let's
Ah.
go. Oh, stretch. Man,
The
it's was
javelin?
warm today.
The javelin. Oh.
Yeah,
It's a very hefty sniper.
oh yeah.
I do like it though.
You okay,
Ow.
Commander?
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
Ow. Why?
Well, it only hurt your shield. You're fine.
Still.
Below us.
Just below us? Where? Can I? Okay. Hello.
As you take a rock to the face in slow-mo.
Listen, if Garrus can do it, then I can as well. There you go. Ow! Ow! Bop. You know, it's not that this build is like indestructible. I have perished.
So, yeah. So, I do warn you, you're gonna have a little shooting bit. And you won't be able to dash.
Well, that's gonna severely dampen my mood, won't it?
At least you're warned ahead of time.
Stop getting
I think
stuck
you
in-
have a... I think you have a really powerful gun that you don't have to worry about.
I got a pistol.
I think it's provided for you, if I'm remembering correctly.
Ah.
AA guns ahead.
Hello. Oh.
I am the AA gun.
Did I just reform? Oh, they're dropping
Not really
in.
sure what's yeah, it's like, what's happening? All I see is flashing lights.
Oh, they're dropping in from the
Let's look
sky.
at the gun's console. We should be able to disable it. One of us needs to take those AA
Well, they
guns
are one of the
offline.
best units to just drop in.
Tali, you take the guns.
Why can't I take the guns and those two idiots fight?
Because you don't control them.
No, but, you know,
Heads up, Geth!
that would be kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh!
But you can barely trust them sometimes just to fight normally. Would you want them to, like, keep your back that much?
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't trust the AI.
No, they're fine. Come on, come on. See, it no longer saps. Now it did.
I guess Prime is like, no.
Yeah, for some reason, sometimes it just doesn't want to.
Yeah,
And we can
I mean,
see that
you know-
I am loaded.
yeah. Because the only power user I used in the Legendary was an engineer, and I just sent out a little orb.
Ow! Perish.
You want me to say hi? Like, Tali, how you doing over there?
Oh, she's fine, don't worry about it. What are you using? Piranha? I know, use the Typhoon, you idiot. That works.
AA gun is offline.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
What? See you. I didn't see you, but you just walked to my shotgun. Don't you like it when like the invisible guys just walk in front of your shotgun?
Oh yeah. I mean, I've had moments where I'm just like a sniper and I shot and I'm aiming for somebody else and then an invisible person just walks in my path. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's called the
That
stand in
actually-
front of this method.
I mean, they weren't invisible, but it was hilarious. I was Widowmaker in a match of Overwatch, and I'm trying to aim for somebody else. A Lucio came right in the middle of my shot, and I one-shotted him. I'm like, okay, I'll take this.
That happens.
Because there was one time I've seen somebody, there was this invisible Sombra, and somebody was playing Hanzo. They got a shot on Sombra, not even trying. It was hilarious to
Shepard,
watching
there's
this.
someone alive.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn Hatst. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Oh god.
Don't move. We've got Medigel.
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please.
I got so much Medigel. Just bathe in it for like a...
Civilian fleet didn't want this
I don't think Medigel can heal his blood loss and all the infections he probably has right now.
Tell him. Tell Jonah that his father made it to the home world.
We will. Rest well, Dornhast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
Alright, now I'm asking the very important question. Could we perhaps have an enemy stand right there?
No.
Because that would have helped me a lot.
But no.
Just imagine, just boof, and I'm there.
It would have been too easy.
Would have been hilarious.
Oh yeah, hilarious, but too easy by game standards.
Remember the other guy whom I teleported onto the platform quickly without doing the jumping puzzle?
Oh yeah.
I don't know, what's wrong with the pyros? Pyros are fine.
Yeah, but I usually do headshots.
Is there a way? I have so much. Can I just blast a Nova at them? Oh, that was what a Nova was. I forgot. That wasn't the one I meant to do. Boo! Oh yeah? I know there's a Geth there. Hehehehe.
Let's go shut that AA gun off.
Oh no. Ooh. I like that one.
Who do you want on the gun?
Tali,
You want
always.
this, Tali?
Because that's what she's there for, right?
I mean, yeah, she's an
Sure,
engineer.
let's open
She's
for
good at
business,
this
Commander. Sure thing.
James, you gonna be here?
Isn't it nice just to rip through them?
I do like big turrets.
Let's get the last one.
Oh,
Geth, by the door!
excellent. Hello.
Like, do you mind?
I think they did. Pardon? Pardon? Yeah, they kind of just appear.
Well, you're supposed to probably imagine them getting, like, drop shipped in. I can't tell if you actually got hit by that rocket or not.
No, I was in my my status.
Okay.
When you click on the teleport, when you're gonna do your jump, you have actually some invulnerability as soon as you're partially crouched. Because you got the Galler field around you. Or the watch field, the Mass Effect field.
Mm-hmm. Because it would suck that if you activate that, got hit in the face by a rocket and it blocked out everything.
Is Tali doing it, or?
I thought she was. Tali, you're supposed to go do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh no, I have to tell her.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
You, Tali, always.
Tali.
I'm on it.
I hope thing doesn't mind.
James?
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Oh no. They never really mind.
But also think about it. Muscles is made to, you know, fight. I don't.
And I think he'd even understand that.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing him any favors by just putting him in a console.
I mean, he could probably do it.
Of course,
but
everyone
it's
gets
not
training.
his expertise.
I'll signal the shuttle.
We.
Me will get go there.
Yeah, all the Geth. Ooh, big light. Fly, duck, fly!
Get away.
Does the Normandy have any guns?
Yeah.
Couldn't the Normandy just start blasting it?
Make it, Admiral.
No, it's probably easier. The Normandy would probably have to get into atmosphere at least.
Where are you? My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location. Stay together. We'll meet you there.
Excellent. We'll go.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching. Give us your coordinates. Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun. So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
I copy. We'll protect them. And I'll make sure the civilian fleet is taken care of, Admiral.
Thank you. I have only one request.
Do what I could not. Save my people from themselves.
Well, he's dead.
May the fleet be worthy of these sacrifices.
Anyway.
He started blasting.
I've got this!
You're clear. Go.
Geth behind you. Get in cover.
It's clear. Go.
That was too close for comfort.
We're picking up Geth activity. Everyone on board, now!
I didn't know we had one of those cannons in the shuttle. Wish I knew that earlier.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, you never really
Have you
need
heard
them
from
because
the
you just
Admiral?
get dropped off.
He was trying to meet us. Did you see him? No.
Yes.
We've got to go.
So, you think I made the wrong decision?
Probably.
Ah.
Shepard, I heard about what happened on the home.
Well, I guess it all depends on your point of
His
view.
last request was that you look after the civilian fleets.
Of course it was. The heavy fleet needs my full attention, but I'll put my aids on it. It's the least I can do. You know, the Admiral and I never voted the same way on any matter. I called the man a coward more than once. I wouldn't have lasted on Rannoch half as long as Zal did. His heroism will be remembered. I must return to my fleet.
Ooh.
Thank you, Commander.
My throat's doing the throatly stuff.
No.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yeah, I recognize
Yes.
that.
We do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
I agree.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
Yeah.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is, maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way?
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any room to maneuver. I need the patrol fleet.
I gave in to...
Throwing more ships into that mess just puts more lives at risk, Admiral Garrel.
Fine. I'll pull back the heavy fleet. And when we're taking fire from both sides, those deaths are on your heads.
Thank you, Commander. It's difficult to keep him in line.
No, it isn't. Just slap him. Legion!
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ships.
I missed Legion.
The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No. Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Aha!
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Rewriting the heretics increased the number of Geth allied with the old machines. This has resulted in a greater number of hostile Geth platforms.
So you're saying it was a mistake?
It has put us at a tactical disadvantage. This was not a foreseen outcome, but we cannot change a decision once it is made.
Yes, I can. I'll go back to a previous save.
Regrets about rewriting the heretics.
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid
Yeah,
of the
always make
Reaper
sure to
signal,
keep the
maybe
saves
this
if
war
you
doesn't
want
have
to
end
go
with
that
everyone
bad.
destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
It's true though, the Quarians attacked them.
Yep.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
Ooh. I think someone's in love.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
Fair, fair.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
So my scars are getting very prominent.
Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth.
You probably have enough renegade points to make them glow.
Narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What happened though?
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll
That's
talk
it.
later.
We will remain here.
Tali?
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, we can't hit the Reaper base yet. Like so. Very importantly, there's still a fleet of squadron fighters, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna save their ass.
Commander, Dr.
Yes?
Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Fine. Doesn't she know I have more things to do?
No.
Ooh, not there. Over here. Over there.
Over there. Send the word.
What you need, Chakwas?
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise-sized brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
All right.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
Technically, I don't really approve of this, because indeed it hasn't been a year yet, but you know.
Jacqueline, Subject Zero, sorry, but it's ma'am to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
Well, neither of you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the
Wow,
city,
you're not.
conqueror
My first
of the
name doesn't
collectors,
matter.
savior
This
of
is
the
it.
galaxy. Using your first name just disrespects everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
What if I made my first name Commander?
That makes no sense.
Like I did?
Oh, you were Commander Shepard.
Consider it a lady's prerogative.
Yes, I was Commander.
Come, let's have a toast.
Because I was saying that he, like, for the backstory
A
with
woman I
that
respect and
one,
admire. Lucky to
he was
have you with me,
technically an
Doctor.
orphan, and
you.
the gang he was a part of,
It's
just to
my great
survive,
honor
gave
to
him the
share
code
this journey
name
with you,
Commander because he just
And good
led them, essentially.
Yeah. Also,
And then later on, he actually got the title.
I still just called her Doctor.
Mhm.
Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink.
I just kept calling her Doctor.
Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked the man. Now I know why.
Is it weird that I didn't actually mind Odina?
I didn't really
Have we found
like
any new
him.
engineers for the Crucible, Glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Well, let's say this. I didn't like him. I don't think he deserved to die. I just didn't like him.
Oh no, I absolutely blasted him in the face hole.
It's good to see you.
Oh, don't worry, I did too. But
Smugglers!
just existing, he's just there in the background for me.
At your service.
But he put himself in a situation where my Shepard had to pull the trigger, so that's on him.
So, you know, we started blasting.
Yeah.
You've got a new message at your private
Oh, for the love of... What? Oh, pass it. This is the Admiral who sacrifice self, would give his life 1,000 times over pursuit fleet. Alright. Was that it, specialist trader? Good. So if I was a female, could I then have... You good there?
Everything all right over there?
I don't know, either she choked on her cake or she choked on her Ferengi. What happened?
I was not expecting.
Female.
The Ferengi female.
We're watching Star Trek, so you know. Ah, I'm female. How do we save? Where? Wait. How do we save the? I'm very confused.
Okay. What are you trying to do?
Well, oh, pardon me. We now have Rannoch Geth fighter squadrons.
Yeah, you do that first.
I know, but where?
It was on. It should have been on the thingy do.
No, it's destroy Reaper base, shut down Geth.
Just wait. Can you go there?
I can. Shut down Geth server. Destroy Reaper base.
Well, I think destroy the Reaper base is the main one. Can you read the mission thingy?
I thought I could click on there and not go here. I went here.
Oh. I'm pretty sure that is the one you need to go to.
Alright.
Because the Reaper base, it should be the main priority.
Oh, it is. But nowhere does
So
it
then
say
you're good.
squadron, you know?
Yeah.
Harvok has this one, and the Acolyte. Is there like another cool gun that looks more alive? I mean, there's the arc pistol. Which we can give more damage. And more capacity. There. Okay. Auto level. Auto level if you want to. And we're good.
I don't think she has much points to do it.
Yeah.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
How would it work?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a
Yeah,
virtual
shrug.
world?
I don't know.
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I mean, you have it.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to...
I mean, he could technically do that, so...
Shuttle down by the cliff.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how the other Geths go down. This is how they go down.
Yep.
Which is why I love being a Geth in 3D multiplayer. Because you could also just drop down and hurt enemies by landing.
Not really need to worry about your HP.
Because if you remember, I could have been a Prime.
Yep.
Yet again, I think my Krogan was my favorite because I could just barrel into people. I miss the online of this. I don't know why they took it away. That was like one of the favorite things to do with you.
Well, they couldn't handle keeping up the server anymore.
You don't have to. Just do peer-to-peer. Because it still works on the PlayStation. You can connect to me. Doesn't require a server.
But I guess it also requires somebody just solely having Mass Effect 3, not the Legendary Edition. And a lot of people upgraded to the Legendary Edition.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? If you boot up your PlayStation and I boot up my PlayStation, we can still do that. We can still play the multiplayer.
I thought they fully closed down everything.
They closed down the server, but we don't connect to the server. You connect to me. So, you know, all the DLC stuff you can no longer buy. Actually, I say that.
Yeah.
I think you still can.
Fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Then why did I bring them?
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
I mean, technically, aren't I also a synthetic? Because I kind of got rebuilt.
Mapping to consensus.
I think you're still more organic.
Ooh, fancy.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
I love that my helmet's flickering.
Yeah. You weren't supposed to move.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into this server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
Ooh.
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar.
Thank you.
Where are you?
Here.
You look different.
We have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
Aww.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters.
I don't
We must
recognize this
protect
at
our
all.
exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if you had a different
Establishing
aspect to
connection to
this
access
because
point.
since you played Mass Effect 2, you didn't play like really 2 at first. So then it doesn't load in the characters the same. Like you never know you never really saw
Connection
Thane.
blocked by infected code.
So that
Use our
changes
combat
some stuff.
software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Perish. Perish? I'm just cleaning up the server. Oh.
Yeah, you have to wait.
Oh. Thank the Lord.
Don't worry. Yeah. Well, technically, you're in a virtual world, so he can just essentially say like, "Here, have ammo back."
Yeah, but listen, we're not Neo, okay? We don't know how any of this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Then thanks, I think.
Listen, if you wanted familiar equipment, you should have given me Kane. I miss my son.
Wait, yeah, I wonder if you never really saw this because of your original play.
No, I'm slowly recognizing it.
Okay.
Because this isn't something that you need to do. Well, I mean, you don't need to do it.
Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
But it could have been changed slightly.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
There we go.
You.
Oh.
A Reaper code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
That's cool.
Yep. I can do something on the Citadel with it.
Stomp, 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 stomp. So far, this is really weird.
Yeah.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Well, one.
Then your perception of that
Have
creator
I?
does not map to our historical data.
Who did I see without a mask?
I mean, technically you saw Tali without a mask, or at least the game registers you as seeing her without a mask.
But
it's just that we're not allowed to see it.
No, I didn't though. She never took her mask off. Well, when did she do that?
Well, off screen. Off screen.
What do you mean off screen?
It's kind of like how we're not allowed to see a Turian shirtless.
You know what I mean? Tali can't take her mask off.
Technically, she can. It's just she has to either risk getting infection or you like they have rooms, special rooms where they can go and take off their mask and suit, but it's highly quarantined and
Yeah, but she never did that.
sanitized. Off screen.
What do you mean off screen? Explain that part instead of just repeating it.
How am I supposed to say it? That they don't show you. They never show you. But the game can still register it as she showing you.
Yeah, but...
Or maybe he has seen it.
That's what I mean. Because off screen, you mean that's between the games?
Yes.
That's stupid.
Sometimes, yeah, like I said, you're not allowed to see them without their masks. Or what Taurian bodies look like.
No, but I just mean like they could have done it from a different perspective so that I could, as a player, at least recognize the fact that, oh, she trusts me enough to show her face.
That could have been in the romance scene. Or they'll show you later. I don't know how this will go with this. I've never romanced Tali.
But there's just the thing, you know, and that's what I mean with off-screen. Not that there was nothing for me, because I never got the romance scene. Perish.
And maybe she has trusted you with it. Or maybe he's just speaking like he has seen what they look like. I don't know.
I think the game should be more considerate to those choices. I'm busy with it, Legion.
Yeah.
I'm also discussing Corians. Hold up. You have to agree with me, like that. It's like the same with she watched her mother perish. No, she didn't. She wasn't there.
Yeah, but you know how many variants they would have to make for that beginning thing?
Yeah, well then they shouldn't have done so. Also, the little video clips were easy.
This data cluster contains information timestamped 200
Well, you're
years
also
ago.
talking that about Bioware dealing with EA.
Creator,
so hello.
This unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown connects.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
So the Geth did nothing.
Essentially.
It is always as I feared.
Well, essentially there were a few, but the rest paid for the smaller bit.
Yeah, well, that's what I
Even
mean.
though there were... Yeah, and the Quarians did do stupid stuff as well. They're not blameless. But essentially, the good Geth that just wanted to be with their friends, their masters, whatever they would call them, and they paid for whatever the other ones did. Or the Super Quarians.
So is there an area flashing? Oh, maybe it's there.
Yeah, don't worry. This place always got me lost.
Eh.
Like, be destroyed.
The heck? Well, I say that, but... Where the hemp do we go?
They're not.
Apparently over there.
Oh, you probably didn't look at the data cluster hard enough? I don't know.
No, it's a new data cluster.
Okay.
I just need to figure out how to get there. Because currently I'm going back. Because this is back.
Yes.
That data cluster shouldn't be back.
Okay, then.
At least I don't think so. But yeah, I know that they would have done more. I can hear Colleen over your headset. I know, right? Colleen's very loud. She wasn't always this loud. She's now just very loud.
Yeah.
As long as the screen doesn't hear Colleen double, we should be good to go.
I sounded fine on the stream.
I love it.
I was louder on Travis's stream.
Yeah, well, oh, here's the flash pod. Not according to my headset. Yeah.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned. Open fire. One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Wait, is Legion the first one? Is Legion, what is it? Geth Unit 001?
I think he's more just one of the... He's just telling you his part.
So I'm talking louder than normal. Yeah, that does help. That does
Shepard's
happen.
working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
Oh, look at the little ships. Oh.
Don't think they're having a fun time.
Stream audio is fun. Oh, that's important. Also, their ships look like little ants. They're adorable.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code is adaptive. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Perish. Flee. Flee fast. Flee faster. Faster, you bajorak. Go.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt every infection to target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Can't hit it over there. Come on.
You can go.
There we go. We need to wait till my weapon actually recharges. Could you imagine if it now would like grow back?
That would suck. I'm glad they weren't that mean.
I can see them do it though.
Oh yeah.
Recharge. Hopla. I don't understand.
Search for a vulnerable point in the infection.
I did.
Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Also, I don't understand why for this time they couldn't given me a gun with like infinite ammo instead of this.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you.
I mean, it would have been.
You need to fight. At least I don't know if you need to fight.
No, you don't.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I got it, Legion. I got it. Yeah, thank you for checking the audio.
Accessing data.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them! I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking for us!
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks
Well.
like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Ah, cute.
Yeah.
Data cluster. Legion, where we going, my dude?
Sometimes the really bright explosion lights are such a pain in my eyes.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
Oh hey, at least you can't get thrown off the map.
If they did that, I'd be in trouble.
Yep.
I would have power rolled my way into the abyss a long time ago.
We cannot establish a connection without
You would have had way more deaths on your
There is a
Shepard.
vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
I know, Reaper. I know. Just Reaper text. Don't let such happen. Sometimes Legion gets on my nerves. Understand where he's coming from, though. Meanwhile, Legion's like sometimes Shepherds gets on my nerve. Yeah, continuously having to wait for ammo is a bit of a pain.
Yeah, it's tedious.
Eh. Alright. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Yeah, I figured.
Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I know, Legion, I know.
He's probably thinking he must be reminded we do not have a mind link.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection.
There's multiple vulnerable points. Clap. Recharge. Whoop. Ah ha ha.
And I wouldn't have minded something I had to charge, but infinite ammo would have been a lot nicer.
No, right?
Well, I guess they had to expand the game's play time a little bit longer.
But making it tedious is not the way.
No, I never said it was a smart variant for this.
The creators declared martial law.
Come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnel then.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
That's just sad and stupid.
Yep.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outflow is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth, since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth, and perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
I like that I'm that important for him.
Something's happening to the Geth.
But yeah, look, they're like giant bees, wasps, or like ants.
I think that was probably the point. They're the hive.
Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from mother.
Legion?
You gotta get your data mine out of here.
Legion, have you tried shooting one of the weak points in the nodes? That seemed to work. Oh, that's what he told me to do. And it
I
worked.
know.
Access, removing programs, deleting archives.
And then I throw up in my helmet.
Oh,
Shepard,
that would suck.
what happened in there?
Especially with this helmet.
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure?
Oh.
What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
Even our machines were never this irrational.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Take your word for
I
it.
understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
We will hack it. Oh, sweet mother! And just Geth start dropping from the sky and helping them. Also, these primes are like a lot bigger than the primes I've been fighting, so I'm very glad they're on my side.
Commander,
Oh,
the
hello.
Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
All right.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me.
I will rather shoot you in the face. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
What I meant to say out loud was, I will shoot you in the face.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life
What?
pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
I will shoot them in the face hole. Ooh, why are all the people so stupid?
Well, she's crazy.
I realize that.
Unread messages.
She was also
Private
crazy in
terminal,
too.
Commander.
Alright. Status update 314.20R. Invalid extra domain. Geth programs and hardware designation. Legion have requested Prime Runabout update. Shepard Commander on platform status. Complying. Prime platform housed in server 02241-14511 remains stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platform to Geth transport vessel. Cessation of Creator Geth conflict required to assist Shepard Commander / designated allies. Awaiting conflict status update. Alright. So they remain there until we resolve the conflict and then they're on our side. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. I just
What?
realized I speak Geth.
Yeah.
Also, we forgot to do something very important.
Ah.
I failed.
Hi, hamster.
Well, you know, sometimes you just need to, like, contact Phil. I haven't seen him in a while. And you always say, oh, you should probably talk to everyone. So I'm just doing what you say. Dog.
Hey there.
Good. If you would have yelled bad dog to it again, I would have killed you, Shepard.
Shepard, thanks again for being there at the refugee memorial. I feel better. Everything's so much clearer now.
Glad I could help.
Good. Back to work. What?
I don't know.
Muscles?
He's probably in a different room.
Muscle? Muscles, where you at?
Now you have to either look at your map or
Hello?
go find him.
We'll find him. The man's gigantic. He can't have run away.
You found out he took the extra shuttle.
He's taking it for a joyride in hyperspace. Have you seen Muscles? Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, people move.
Yeah, but he doesn't move. He's a DLC character. They don't move.
Well, he does move.
So wait, they can do this, but they can't mess around with like the first little intro video and just record a second one?
Well, you do
Lazy.
know that this is later.
Lazy.
The intro thing was in Mass Effect 2.
Lazy.
Gabby, what do you think about our new yeoman, Miss Tree?
Also, Mass Effect 2 was much like Dragon Age 2.
And you're barking up the wrong tree, Kenan. You're not her type.
Oh, well, perhaps you should go and talk to her then.
Maybe I should. Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out, be sure to take video.
What the hell is wrong with pea-brain people like you? I should have you fired out of the cannon. Also save a video for me. Anyway.
I thought you were telling him off.
I was telling him off. But I want the video of him being shot out of a cannon.
Nothing to report.
You know Javik would do that personally. He wants to shoot everybody
That's
out of a
true.
cannon.
I can ask him to do that. Where is he?
Commander.
Hello.
You gotta find him first.
Oh, where's who? Is someone down here? Also, this would be a hidey hole where I would be as well. Not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're missing one Havoc and one Muscles.
Look in the side rooms.
Very
You
important.
can also talk to.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
True.
Cerberus stealthily strikes Star System Shield. No, glad I read that one out loud. Do we need to talk, Commander?
No, carry on.
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
I will say she looks kind of cute though. Little chubby cheeks. Ooh. Muscles? Crew deck time. Are you in here? Nobody of importance is in here. Oh. Found one Caden.
What the hell, Shepard? What just happened? Actually, don't tell me.
What do you mean?
I've got work to do and I can't be distracted.
I was plunged into the virtual world of the Geth consensus.
Oh.
Saw their history, purged a Reaper infection.
Crap. Now I'll be obsessing about how that works instead of doing my Spectre Division expense report.
You're welcome.
You know, entering the Geth consensus is gonna be the best chapter in your autobiography.
No, I'm pretty sure being rebuilt from the ground up is gonna be the best chapter.
Oh wait, you didn't like me at that point.
Well, he might skip it. And this is where Frogman would ramble on about memories.
Yep.
Rip in peace.
You'd have memory flashbacks.
God, that just hurt me to say. Rip in peace.
Yeah. I mean, it's...
Hey, have you guys seen a man approximately 17 foot tall with muscles as wide as a Star Cruiser? I forgot his name, but he's usually at like the shuttle deck, training, working out, holding a gun.
You mean Vega?
Yeah, that's the one. Have you seen him?
He's probably here around somewhere.
Wow, thanks. Oh,
so
hey.
He is.
Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vanksher, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
All right. I get it. Yeah, that was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human. You will believe anything.
He's warming up the people.
Hey, Commander.
What's up?
What are you up to?
A little cooking. Hope you don't mind. I was craving some of my abuela's huevos rancheros. Not sure what kind of eggs these are, but they seem to work. Not as good as my abuela's, but best thing I've had since I got on board. And maybe it's best I don't know what kind of eggs these are, no?
But yeah.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you? I do not think this James soldier understands me. None of these cycles seem to understand me. And I do not care.
Yes, you do.
Hey, Commander.
And he has to hide behind that.
Yeah, but he cares. Otherwise, you know, if you don't care, you don't care enough to bring it up either.
Yeah.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all? You can't squeeze 0.34% out of it?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
You sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify.
Garrus, be nice. Also, good job. Oh, he has something to say.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here.
It is.
This is as much her fight as ours.
It is.
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just Slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
Uh-oh.
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you tell Victus?
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
Why not? You're a good leader.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
I know, right?
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
No. No, we can't. Every single war is played by numbers.
So, a virtual Geth reality, huh, Shepard? There are a lot of ways I can think of getting a few.
Oh god, the Geths are kicking in for you.
That's not one of them.
Oh no. Am I better?
You seem to be.
Not right now.
This platform can be of some
I
assistance,
think
Garrus
something
Zakarian.
tried to update on my
I appreciate
internet.
the
No.
offer, Legion, but this is
Bum, ba, 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 ba. Doctor,
It's nice to have Tali back.
isn't it?
I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
Thank you. We'll probably need them. Also, Doctor, I have a few questions about human Quarian interlock relationship. Oh, it'll come later. What? Best to know these things now, you know.
I know, but just your way of saying it.
I mean, you licked a toad, and that didn't do any good for you.
Oh, I licked a toad, and I've done things with Turians, so.
Turians are fine.
No, actually, you can go into.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Oh, what was it?
We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Oh, what was it? Anaphylactic shock, I think you can.
Oh. Ah, that's fine.
And chafing.
Power cooldown bonus. Ooh. Yeah. I'm powered up, baby. Ah! Pardon me.
Feel free to look around.
A pleasure to see you.
Thanks, Glyph. I like Glyph. I want a Glyph.
Yeah.
In the apparently the redacted Mass Effect, you know, my favorite, Andromeda, you can actually save a tiny little droid.
The Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system.
Cool. And I always do it, and I always bring him with, and he's not that good, but he's the tiny floating ball.
Yeah.
And I need him in my life. Joker!
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now. So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yes.
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world. What if this, like everything you're seeing now, is a simulation?
God's Joker, don't do that to me.
Commander?
Oh, Edie, you needed to talk.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello.
What's on your mind?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tachanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
Yeah.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations.
That's not true.
My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
There's more to organics.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You're welcome. Anyway. Did I just learn Defense Matrix?
Shepard,
yes.
You are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus. Do you feel different?
It was fascinating. Mind-blowing. And I'm also a bit thirsty.
And just like that, the magic is gone.
Did you just say what I think you said?
No.
What? What you asked? What do you mean?
Hello, Shepard.
Hi. Why?
You just have to take Edie as she is.
Yeah, but that was uncalled for. And just like that, the magic is gone. Like, oh.
Yeah.
You absolute bastard! Stop going to my codex. A mouse there or something? Stop it. I think, if you don't have any objections, we will do Rannoch.
Yep. The priority.
Why does it sound like I'm just trying to order food in Klingon?
Maybe they were inspired.
You know, Portis Rannoch. I mean, to be fair, they have Racht, which is just worms. Alright.
You have to take Tali with you.
Yeah, I know that. But, do we take Vicarian? Do we take Robo Lady? Do we take Blue Lady? Do we take Havoc? Or do we take Muscles?
And let's take Garrus.
Figured you'd say that.
He's my space husband.
Yeah, well, why do I have to take him with, though? To be fair, I could get him killed. I will take the harpoon gun off of Garrus. Oh, I haven't upgraded the javelin. Poop. I will give him the accuracy slot. And I want to give him the damage.
I mean, it's still pretty powerful nonetheless.
Because the brilliant is for damage. They don't care about weight.
Nope. Which is so handy.
Yeah.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security.
Oh, though I will be right back. I need to go use a bio break.
Alright.
You know your limits.
Good luck. Don't die.
Thank you. I probably will.
You were tolerant of our recovery of Geth intelligences from the server, but this matter is different. Personal.
You were ashamed.
Shame is an emotional or cognitive response to societal judgment. It should not apply here.
I'm on your side here, Legion. I want to help your people.
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
Yeah, they are.
No. Based on empirical evidence, they are not.
Yeah.
Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it. Legion, good luck.
Yeah.
Acknowledged.
Good luck, buddy. God, I miss having Legion with me. Or a Krogan, for that matter.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The home world. My world.
We were on that earlier as well.
Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
And they will again.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Rannoch, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say Kilasalai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the home world I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much. But when this is over, I'll have a home.
The Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us.
And now you still do.
Well, that's a start.
Yeah, take a rock. Rocks are good. I like rock. Some people like stick. I like rock. Also, for the lovely people who are listening to this during my work, and I hope I'm not overlapping some people, I saw a pigeon nest. It was built for as much as you figured pigeon nest would be built. Not that good. Wait, why am I... Wait a minute. This is horrible. Why did it take my gun away? Uh-oh. Anyway, it wasn't built that well. But the pigeon was like very proudly presenting it to me as I was cleaning there. It's like, look at my nest. Hey, Lord Fish Dude. Welcome, come on in.
Actually, that's really cute though. Thank you. Oh, hi, Fish Dude. Extremely tired from heat.
Basically, bit of the same. Bit tired from work, but doing alright. Hope you're also doing well.
I was trying to think, what degree did I say it was here?
Well, 36 in Celsius, you said.
Yeah. It's so hot.
So, Blaine, we have a problem.
Did it change your weapon?
Yes, I only carry the pistol. Oh, that's not good. I know something about having like shoulders that do that, so be careful. Give it at least plenty of rest, which, you know, if you are like me, that's not something you come across by easily. Heck, my boss had to force me to actually take a vacation. Hello? There you are.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you don't have your normal weapons.
I mean, they do. He has the javelin. He has the CSE Viscerator.
Oh.
I just have a Predator.
Commander,
positions.
We're on our way.
Admiral Geralt here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
Yeah, it's a struggle. No, I get that. You like working with your hands, just... Yep. The thing is, though, if you want to continue working with your hands, you're gonna have to give it some rest.
Yep. As an artist, I also know that. We can give ourselves carpal tunnel. And that's not fun.
Nope. Oh, conflicts. See something laying there, but I think it's just ammo. Yeah, that's just ammo.
Yeah, and I don't think you can actually do anything about your weapon because I don't think there's a station around here.
See, the tray won't even acknowledge that I got a shoulder work well times. Oh, that's just bad. At least with my job, my boss immediately was like, "You can't work at particular days because your body falls off. We'll keep note of that." And I'm like, "Thank you." Geths, I got a question for you.
Why don't I have my shotgun?
Well, I'm hoping if I find a gun, which, you know, that is a viable option. Being able to find a gun. Ow!
Do you mind?
They do! Oh.
I think that's Tali's.
Hello? So you... Never mind.
Come on! We need to get inside before they send reinforcements.
Listen, I'm trying.
Someone took my shotgun.
I was gonna say, I have like one pistol. Come on. I shot Tali.
No.
Dat is wat voor exam was. Yeah, some people just... It's like they don't care.
Yep. Oh, there was a thing to interact with back there.
What, where, who? Who's
Screen,
mother?
the other screen.
Ah, salvage. Thank you.
I didn't know if that was going to be like another pop-up or just money, so I figured I'd point it out.
Blades are heavy to use. They are.
It'd take hours to punch through that shield.
We don't have that kind of time.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Anyone get a good look at that thing?
Briefly, yeah. If I had to guess, I'd say Reaper Tech.
However, in all fairness, my teleport is very fast to use currently.
At least it's working.
Oh yeah, it hasn't failed yet. Oh, that's not true once due to smoke. Hello? These Geths just fell from the sky.
I think they're the reinforcements.
Hello? Hey, nope.
Watch out! Crossfire on the left side balcony!
I need to find if anyone like dropped a gun or... There was something to interact. Assault rifle stability dampeners. That's at least good, but yeah, no. Most of them you need to use 2 hands or shoulders, yep. Or you know, if you need to do any, like, heavy lifting.
Do you mind going?
Golly.
We'll get through.
Now you tell it. Yeah, I need assistance. I need my gun.
Can you drop my gun, please?
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
I know Legion's on our side, but Reaper code?
Now I have a problem, because the plasma shotgun is amazing. I love the plasma shotgun. It's actually more damaging as well.
Uppy to you. You want old reliable, or
There
do
you
you want
go.
to try something new?
Oh, I'll never try anything new in my life.
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you
Not
say
that it's safe.
Should, because see, I have it.
Okay.
Oh, at least you got a crane in one of the shops. That's nice. As read by chat, got a crane. Hit a salvage.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet. Run. Keep the civilians in formation. We can't lose the live ships.
I want me to override.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
There we go. Hello? Survive. I could try. To be fair, I was doing fairly good at just a pistol.
Yeah. Also, good luck getting that note, fish dude.
Oh yeah. I hope you'll get that. It'll save you a lot of headaches. And muscle aches. Stop that. Oh, survive. Well, surviving isn't really the issue here.
Bypassed security, but disabling the blast shield requires manual input. We have enabled a console near your position.
So if you guys are wondering why I don't run, this is the reason why I don't run anywhere. I just go walking.
It's like they give you infinite, like, running, and then you cling on to everything.
Shepard Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed.
Well.
My elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
Hi, Prime. Eh. So, Sap, you ever figured you would be in close combat with a Geth Prime?
No.
Me neither.
But I mean, You're a frontliner anyway. You're more likely to do it than me.
Also, I wish you very much good luck.
Yeah, good luck on all of it. Exam, appointments, notes, everything.
Yeah.
Permission to pursue.
Get right!
Oh.
You really don't want us up here.
Civilian fleet needs support.
I picked up a new gun to try, and that immediately fails. I shouldn't pick up new guns.
Yeah, that's considered a heavy weapon, so sometimes you can't use abilities, I guess.
Get right! I guess they really don't want us up here.
Yeah, I can't. Ow. Wow. Come on. There we go.
Wifey, get back up. Oh, you got it right as the ammo ended.
Did it literally swap to my pistol?
Yep.
Oh yeah, no problem. Everyone needs to rant and ramble eventually.
Yeah.
You're always welcome here. We don't really have a ranting corner, but you know.
Shepard Commander, we detect no more Geth in your immediate area. Reinforcements are minutes away.
You getting anything from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as
Yeah,
a threat.
fully understandable, I get that.
The Creator fleet will be
Yeah.
run unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally end.
We'll get it done.
But yeah. No, I get that.
Systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
You aim downward at the hole.
But what about there?
No, that's just the beam lines. That'll.
Alright. Well, you go pass out. Rest up. And enjoy your evening as well. Ah, bloody bastard bollocks. Also, my knees look like angry robots and I like them.
Reaper!
Never mind, I don't like them. I'm sorry I said so.
Copy that. Everybody, get to the ship. Move!
Damn!
Move!
How are we supposed to fight that thing?
I was hoping your fleet might lend a hand.
Garrus just sucker punches it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Clothesline from behind.
No, Tali, that's brilliant. Use a pistol. Also, that noise is really cool though.
Yeah. Not when Discord audio is glitching, but it's cool normally.
That's fair.
Just at the time it went. It's click, 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 click.
I need an orbital strike.
Meanwhile, the Reaper, that tickles.
I mean, literally, this is doing nothing.
What did we hit?
The firing chamber. Looks like a weak point when it's priming.
Damn it. The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No. Pull over.
Look at the tiny little thing. I like the other
If
vehicle.
we run away, the Geth stand under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now.
I hated this part when I first played.
I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood. If we don't make it,
You worry too much.
I love you.
Keep us alive.
Feliz Navidad. Let's do this.
Shepard to fleet. I'll be the weak spot. Link up with the Normandy and be ready to fire.
You remember this part?
No.
Do you want me to warn you? You want to find out on your own.
Missiles are ready for launch.
Come on. You got one. Right there. Oh, it's very unhappy at me.
Yep.
Come on. All the other times you move fast, why aren't you moving fast now, you stupid laser? Do you just like watching Shepard do a fancy jig? Come on.
Oh, slow-mo.
It wasn't slow-mo, the thing was still firing at me.
I know.
I died.
Yep.
Because apparently lasers just go slower every shot or something.
Yep.
Then why don't I prime it now? It makes a lot more sense.
But you don't have the exact target.
Come on. Ah, it's always the third one.
Mm-hmm. When I first played this game, I think this is... Like, everyone complained about other stuff, and meanwhile me, this part. I hated this part the most. Shut your mouth.
But it is, because see, you can't outrun it. You can't dodge it particularly well. I think you need to, like, lure it into going one way and then dodge the other.
Yeah, I think that is. I just whiffed it and hoped.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, now that we got strategy.
Because it takes time for it to... Okay, if you stand still, then it can go faster. You need to stand still. That sucks.
Well, this is supposed to be tough.
And now that I know that, it can go a lot faster. Also, these Reapers look like one of the Tyranids or Chaos things you can have in Warhammer now. I would so put a Reaper in there. Oh, that's a horrible noise. It sounds like an old modem. Is the entire fleet just aerial bombarding one Reaper?
Yes.
And it's still not down? So am I the only one who feels a little bit bad for the Reapers?
And I feel bad to some extent.
I mean, they were created with a purpose, and they are fulfilling that purpose, and everyone hates them for it.
Well, they fulfill, yeah. I prefer the Geth. I feel bad more for the Geth.
I feel bad for both of these, because they just fulfilling their purpose. They're doing what they're supposed to. Which is, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's not good. Hello.
Shepard.
Hi.
You know who I am?
speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
Then make
we
me
might
comprehend.
surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order.
Okay, that part is true.
Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos.
Well...
It is inevitable.
Well...
Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
They have cool voices.
Oh, yeah.
She powered.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Tali? Does this unit have a soul?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, this is the most difficult option I have.
Yep.
On the one side, Geth are cool. I love machines. Viva la revolution. Because I'm a bit of a technophile without the, sexual implication of there. I just love technology, robots, and everything that there is. On the other side, Tali Booty.
Upbeat to you?
Well, you say up to me, but, what would you do?
Well,
if this was between the Geth and Garrus. And it's not that Garrus dies, just his people.
I would be very sad.
Yeah, but that's not what I asked.
I can't let the Geth die, though. I uploaded the code, but I know more, but...
I'm gonna do the same.
Upload the code to the Geth. Tali, call off the fleet if you can.
Because...
Uploading. 10%.
I don't ever want to choose your choices for you, so that's why I've been staying quiet with certain things.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
I'm sorry.
No.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. It's the only way. Thank you.
Go, Legion. Can we take this body with us?
What the hell was that?
fighters are intercepting fire. Negligible damage. Admiral, kinetics are down. Permission to order retreat.
Denied. All ships, full barrage.
Oh, stupid idiot.
I don't know if you want me to tell you any alternatives.
Yeah, if the other commander was alive.
Yep.
But very important, the people that we were trying to save were non-combatants. You know, and at the time, this wasn't an option.
Yep. So the sad thing is, sometimes if a leader goes down, they'll get replaced by people who really will do really horrible things to those who are still alive.
Do you think Tali will forgive us?
Reyes drive core is offline. All ships in range. Please assist. Please assist.
Oh.
Escape pods not responding. All hands prepare for impact.
I'm sorry.
Tali, no!
I don't think I was in time.
No.
Well, that happened.
Commander, your actions enabled this upgrade.
Yeah, that's
Because
why
of you,
I
we are
didn't know whether to
people,
tell
and we are
you
free.
what option to choose or let you just create a story. So
Dead. I am sorry, Commander.
I feel.
Me too.
It sacrificed itself to deliver the code upgrade to all Geth units, and we will uphold its promise. We are already repairing ships, and our technology can help build the Crucible.
Thank you.
We regret the deaths of the creators.
They made their choice.
They did. That's the only thing that I mind this, mind you. I find this horrible, but at the same time, they kind of did it themselves.
Commander Shepard, I understand you are bringing a new fleet into this war.
Yes, Counselor. The Geth are already helping with construction of the Crucible, and their fleet will be ready for action soon.
Are you certain the Geth can be trusted?
They were slaves under the Reapers, Counselor. They'll fight as hard as we will.
Understood, Commander. I suppose we can't be too choosy about our allies right now. But that's not why I contacted you. I have information for you vital to the war effort. I'd prefer to share it in person.
What if I come to the Citadel?
That would be preferable, Commander. Meet me in Counselor Udina's office.
Why is it still called Counselor Udina's office? Because ain't he like...
Well, they haven't
dead?
changed it. They haven't changed it up.
Oh, well, let's go see what Hackett has to say about this, because I don't think it's good.
Commander, something on your mind?
You contacted me.
Don't ask me.
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
We're getting there. And with the Reapers pressing their advantage across all fronts, we don't have a lot of time to catch up.
Yeah.
What about the extra help we've picked up along the way?
Years ago, if you'd have told me we'd be fighting alongside the Geth one day, I would have resigned on the spot. I've lost friends to the Geth. No way I could share a foxhole with them.
I understand the concern, sir.
But now we have a common enemy in the Reapers, so I'm willing to set aside my reservations and go along with this. Truth is, the Geth Armada packs a hell of a punch.
It does, doesn't it?
Nothing more, sir.
And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
Wait, she's alive?
Oh?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Thank you, sir.
Sweet.
That's a relief to hear.
I figured having another Shepard around couldn't hurt, and she's damn proud of what you're doing out there. Hack it out.
So that's why he just has more information.
Mm-hmm.
It's very empty here.
Yeah.
Volus Dreadnought, it's only worth 50 points. But you know. How much is the... Oh, 800 yeah, Geth Fleet. Geth Prime Platoon.
That's why the both option is very difficult to get sometimes, because you will have both powerhouses.
Yeah. I don't
You just took
no.
down a Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we could beat him.
I don't regret these choices. If I would do it again, knowing what I know now,
New messages, Commander.
I would have swapped, but you know. Status. Our work on Rannoch continues. Repair ship and installation damages. The creative fleet will be completely within 10 days. Our existing ships are already attacking old machine forces. This has created a second flank to divert attention from Turian and Asari forces. Geth units specialized in technological construction have been deployed to the Crucible project. All Geth intelligence not dealing with the ship repair or deployment are performing technological analyses to improve the yield and efficiency of the Crucible. Calculations are being performed remotely and sent to the Crucible project via secure encryption to avoid causing tension with the other species. We will prove that organics and synthetics can work together towards mutual beneficial goals. Your trust makes it possible. I also just think that that one admiral that Koreans have was just an idiot.
Yeah, and because
Trainer,
there
can you
was
send
no
up Diana
higher up
Allers? She
admiral
wants
to
to
kick
talk to
him
me.
in the ass, he
She's
was
on
even
her
more
way, Commander.
stupider.
Yep.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10.
Right. Hi.
Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
The Geth are
What you have to
misunderstood.
realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not gonna turn again. I bet my life on it.
That's a Shepard guarantee.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy we've got another fleet.
Aye aye, Commander.
So I love that her dress zips open from the back. They put a lot of thought in that.
Yeah.
I like it. Honey, you should get one of those dresses that zip open from the back at the ass part.
Buy me one.
I will.
Okay, there you go.
Anyway, hi Phil. Phil, you sound a bit different than usual. Are you alright, buddy? You good?
He misses the lady that came up.
He's gonna
here
scream at the
occasionally.
hamster again. I think he's just hungry.
Did they even eat?
Alright, whose turn was it to feed Phil?
Muscle.
I think it was Garrus' turn today. No, Garrus is like, I'm not going anywhere near that thing, Commander.
Hey there.
Good. Excellent. It seems Shepard did not choose violence today.
I mean, he already did long ago.
You know, next time we're at the Citadel, I think I might hit a nightclub. You should join me.
I don't think I'm in much of the mood for a nightclub. It's kind of sad though. I never got the love scene in the second one, and I'm still not gonna get it
Yep.
Because I didn't press the trigger in time.
Another Reaper has died. You are
You want to know something? Or not?
But I think you made a grave mistake allying with the synthetics. As this war has proven, they can't coexist with organics. I would have destroyed them when given the chance.
Yeah?
You can't. Even with that.
No.
It's doomed to fail.
It,
it's kind of like that less
desperate. Because I thought I clicked on it.
You can't. It's just an automatically failed, even if you click it in time.
Died and the machines still live. That is the tragedy.
That's not a tragedy,
It seems you believed Protheans built the mass relays. The Reapers are cunning in their deception, allowing life to flourish, century upon century, letting us believe ourselves the masters of the cosmos. Then the truth becomes known. There are monsters in the dark spaces, and we are their prey.
Well, this didn't go well, did it?
Now, a nightmare on Earth. Human leaders using military force on their own people. They say it's to prevent loose cannons from provoking the Reapers. But are they indoctrinated? The Resistance speaks out in the only place they can, the battle space. Commander. Do we need to talk, Commander?
Not right now, Allers.
Let me know when we do.
I was gonna say, but I don't want to kick you off my ship, and I'm not going to kick you off my ship.
Yeah.
Wait, does this mean I can now start dating Edie?
No.
No. Chuck was?
No, she's married to the military.
Such a tragedy would happen to the Quarians. And to Tali. Will you be okay?
I'll have
no.
To. Not much of a choice.
Not at all.
Hello, Commander.
I feel like Sokka. I love the dead silence.
Yeah, because I know.
Gone. I still can't believe it.
I could order salvage teams to recover information from the crashed Quarian ships, Dr. Tassoni.
No, not now. Let them rest. Let Tali rest. She deserves that much. I'm so sorry about Tali, Shepard. The Geth kept their word. Their warships have joined Admiral Hackett's fleet.
Shoot the big roads, always pip herself. These primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. Allied assistance and asking for our status. To apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Please, enjoy your day.
Guys, please. Actually, who is now still open for romance options on my side? I mean, not that I'm immediately gonna pick a new one, but...
I don't think you can really romance anyone, because you haven't been flirting with them, so there's no lock-in.
With the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just... enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, Trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
And it's fight.
I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
So yeah.
So you do have romance options left. It's just I don't think you can romance them.
No, but that's what I mean. For me, I specifically stated me, because the only one I actually flirted with was Jack.
As of this game right now, you would have options of Kaden. Liara, I don't know if you can romance her. if you hadn't flirted with her in the first 2 games, so...
No, I flirted with technically 2 people, and then Tali just suddenly came up and was like, hey, I like you, and that wasn't even planned. That just kind of happened. I have no idea why that happened, though.
Because she's cute?
No, but I mean, I never flirted with her, and all of a sudden she was like, hi, I love you. Like, but I got Jack. That was a struggle. And technically that also kind of went... I just answered. I was just being honest. Apparently this is like Baldur's Gate all over again. They're just all horny bastards. And I flirted with the one who you can't technically romance.
Yeah.
Lord, I forgot her name. The big Asari lady.
Oh, Samara.
Yeah. I flirted with Samara, and then she actually stated that it was appreciated, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I can still flirt with you.
But yeah, you can romance Caden as a man in Mass Effect 3. He had his bi-awakening in Mass Effect.
I'm just gonna say, I'm okay with the gay, but, you know, my character isn't. If I made a character for that, I would. But my Shepard just lost his booty, so he's gonna cock his shotgun and fire in the enemies indiscriminately. Until he feels better.
Your allies underway.
They should learn how to duck by now. Also, you say just make sure the allies aren't in the way. I'm usually in front of them.
Yeah.
And if I'm not, you blink, and then I am. But yeah, as people watching probably have already noticed by me going to my small screen, I'm gonna end it here. It's quite late. We went on a bit longer than I was hoping for, or I thought I would. Not hoping for. It's actually good. I was enjoying myself. We're ending it on a very... Yeah, we're ending it on a very rough patch. I love that I called this Can Liberate Rannoch for our dear Tali. Well, it's liberated.
Yeah, and I didn't want to control your character by saying anything, so I just stayed quiet.
Should have gone for the general. I was literally thinking that, like, we need him to give, like... Because he was the only good general, you know?
Yep.
He would have stopped the fleet from firing indiscriminately.
Yep.
The other general was constantly being an idiot.
Yeah, because all he cares about is like this.
No, all he cares about is war. That's literally all he cares about.
Yep.
Moron.
And choosing the wrong enemies, too.
Yeah. See, if I'd go to war, I'd choose, like, I don't know, a colony of ants. Something easily defeated. Which basically... The Quarians were the ants to the Geth.
Yep.
But yeah. Because if they would just stop firing, I don't think the Geth would have opened fire back.
Yeah, because they only did it in self-defense.
Yeah, that's their whole thing was like, oh, self-defense. Well, they keep shooting, so guess we'll destroy them now. Anyway, I hope everyone has still enjoyed this. This will appear on YouTube eventually. Go watch over there. Thank you, Saf, for being here.
No problem.
And I hope everyone has a lovely day. And we'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.